6 minutes? Oh my god, don't be surprised if I quit mid-song. It's only so slow because this is a fucking 6-minute song. Oh my god. Is this literally a baby's first edited map? These aren't even on beat! At least you made an effort? Did you make an effort? I hope so. This is sad. This is just depressing. This is like... You wake up, your mother promised you're going to Six Flags, but it's like... It's a rainy day, so you're like... can we go to Six Flags anyway? Even though maybe it'll stop raining, and you get your hopes up, and... I mean, you convince your mom to take you, because she's had too much vodka to think it's a bad idea. So, way there, it just rains heavier and heavier and heavier, and... By the time you actually do get there, it's like... It's not quite a downpour, but it's more than a drizzle. It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to go fucking fuck your 6 fucking flags in the rain? And then your mother, like, what? Your mother parks over at the side of the road and goes to a gas stop and gets a bar of soap just to wash out your mouth with, because you're like 6 years old or something. You shouldn't be using those words. But, like, she's not gonna take you home or anything. So you just sit in the car for another half hour and you try and wait out the rain. But the rain keeps raining because it's just one of those days, so dejected, you just kind of go to Six Flags anyway. You're like, okay, maybe there's some indoor attractions here, you know, attractions with roofs. So you try to go to some attractions with roofs, and most of it's like gift shops and shit. The worst part is they're all out of those cool little spinning toys. Not fidget spinners, but like the ones before that. It's like you just like twirl them around with your finger. Those are like the best thing for a 6-year-old, especially if they're battery powered and they do the auto spin thing. But no, the last one just got sold to fucking Bobby from down the street. Like, he lives next to you and he went to Six Flags too, despite that it was raining, and it looks like it was just there to take your fucking spinner toy, and it's like, if your mom wasn't there, you just punch him right in the gullet. Just give him a good stomping until all his guts fly out his spleen, which is now outside his body from the stomping, but no. Before you can get too violent, you just kind of get dragged on to the next attraction, and the one bright thing in your day in this is that you do get one of those delicious soft pretzel things. Like, those are amazing. So you try and enjoy that in the rain. It's like, the rain makes it all soggy is the problem. There's an outdoor vendor, and he's like, he didn't actually afford a roof. He's trying to make ends meet for his wife and kids, so he didn't actually invest in a roof for his stall. And so all his pretzels are just soggy, and who wants to eat a soggy pretzel? So it's not actually the good part of the day. And you get maybe halfway through your pretzel trying to savor what's left of its like breaded, salty goodness. And eventually you just give up and you're like, okay, there's no salvaging this day, let's go home. Then your mom complains at you because she spent all this money on tickets. It was like $15. She got a sale and it still wasn't worth the $15 just to go because he bought that dumb pretzel, and the pretzel was like $15 on its own because the vendor inflated prices without telling anyone, and I don't know, I guess your mom just assumed that's normal prices for a pretzel. It's kind of too bad, really, that because you probably could have spent that $15 on popcorn or something, and at least taking the popcorn. The popcorn machine has a fucking lid. It wouldn't get all wet and soaked like the pretzels. But so you decide, hey, maybe this isn't so bad. Let's just get a jacket. And so you take your jacket and you put it over your head, and that's a kind of a makeshift rain preventer. And so you try and go on some kind of ride with it. It's like the ride operator's like, "Are you sure you want to do this? It's raining." You're like, "Yeah, I went to Six Flags. I need my money's worth. Come on, man." And he's like, Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Then you go on the roller coaster. It feels fun at first. That's before you get... the rain is so fierce, just from the sheer speeds, that it feels like someone's pissing in your face, and you start crying and let go of your jacket, and it falls into the abyss. Like, literally the abyss. It's just a giant gaping hole underneath the roller coaster because Asha hadn't been invented yet. So it's like, yep, that's officially, literally the worst day ever. And so your mother finally agrees to take you back home, and then you just kinda... When you're back home, you just crawl up into bed, and then you got even saltier because the rain finally stopped, but it's too late to go back there now because it's like 5 p.m. or something and the park's almost closed, so you just resign yourself to your fate, and... Well, you go to sleep and hope for a better day tomorrow. And that, my friends, is exactly how playing this goddamn map feels like. Ugh, what a miserable experience. My god. Oh, I'm playing multi here.